so bad.
Oh, it's heavenly. Look at the lights of that yacht, reflected in the water. Oh dear, I'm so happy.
Are you?
Aren't you?
Of course I am. Tremendously happy.
Just to think, here we are, you and I, married.
Yes, things have come to a pretty pass.
Oh, don't laugh at me. You mustn't be blasé about honeymoons just because this is your second.
That's silly.
Have I annoyed you by saying that?
Just a little.
Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. Kiss me.
There.
Not very enthusiastic.
That better?
3 times, please. I'm superstitious.
You really are very sweet.
Are you glad you married me?
Of course I am.
How glad?
Tremendously, magnificently glad.
Oh, how lovely.
Now we must go and dress.
Gladder than before.
Why will you keep on harping on that?
It's in my mind. And yours too, I expect.
It isn't anything of the sort.
She was pretty, wasn't she? Amanda.
Very pretty.
Prettier than I am.
Much.
Elliot!
She was pretty and sleek, and her hands were long and slim, and her legs were long and slim. She danced like an angel. You dance very poorly, by the way.
Could she play the piano as well as I can?
No, she couldn't play the piano at all.
Aha! Had she my talent for organization?
No, but she hadn't your mother either.
I don't believe you like Mother.
Like her, I can't bear her.
Elliot, she's a darling underneath.
I never got underneath.
It makes me unhappy to think that you don't like Mother.
Nonsense. I believe the only reason you married me was to get away from her.
I married you because I loved you.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I love you. I'd never make you miserable like she did.
We made each other miserable.
It was all her fault. You know it was.
Yes, it was. Entirely her fault.
She was a fool to lose you.
Why will you keep on talking about that?
It's natural enough, isn't it?
What do you want to find out?
Why did you really let her divorce you?
She divorced me for cruelty and flagrant infidelity. Now I don't wish to see her again or hear her name mentioned.
Very well, darling.
That understood.
Yes, darling. Where did you spend your honeymoon?
Sam Moritz, be quiet.
I hate Sunbury.
So do I, bitterly.
Was she going to skis?
Do you want to dine downstairs here at the casino?
Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Good. Let's go and dress.
Mandy,
What?
do come outside. The view is wonderful.
Still down from the bar. Wait a minute. I shall catch pneumonia. That's what I shall catch.
God,
I beg your pardon.
you look wonderful.
Thank you, darling.
Like a beautiful advertisement for something.
Nothing peculiar, I hope.
I can hardly believe it's true. You and I, here alone together, married. Do you love me?
Of course I do. That's why I'm here.
More than you love me?
Now then, let's have none of that.
No, but you do love me more than you loved
Oh, I
Elliot.
don't know. It was such a long time ago.
Not so very long.
All my life ago.
I'd like to break his damn neck.
Why?
Making you unhappy.
It was mutual.
Rubbish. It was all his fault. You know it was.
Yes, it was. Now I come to think of it.
Swine.
You must try not to be so vehement, darling.
I'll never treat you like that.
That's right.
I love you.
So did he.
Fine sort of love, that is. He struck you once, didn't he?
More than once.
Where?
Several places.
What a cad.
I struck him too. Once I broke 4 gramophone records over his head. It was very satisfying.
Oh, you must have been driven to distraction.
Yes, I suppose I was. But don't let's talk about that now. It's such a dreary subject for our honeymoon night.
Where did you spend the last one?
Victor,
I want to know.
San Moritz. It was very attractive.
I hate Sam Moritz.
So do I.
Did he start quarreling with you right away?
Within the first few days, I put it down to the high altitudes.
And you loved him?
Yes, Victor.
Oh, you poor child.
Try not to be so pompous, dear.
Mandy!
I don't believe I'm a bit like what you think I am.
What do you mean?
I was never a poor child.
Well, figure of speech, dear.
I
that's all.
suffered a good deal. Had my heart broken, but it was not a innocent, girlish heart. It was jagged with sophistication. I've always been sophisticated. Far too knowing. That caused many of my rows with Elliot. It irritated him because he knew I could see right through him.
I don't mind how much you'll see through me.
Sweet.
I'm going to make you happy.
Are you?
Just by looking after you and seeing that you're all right, you know.
No, I don't know.
I think you love me, quite differently from the way you loved Elliot.
Do stop harping on Elliot. Look, you better go in and dress. You haven't even bathed yet.
Sybil,
Yes?
I brought the cocktails out here. Hurry up.
I can't find my lipstick.
Oh, don't bother. Just send down to the kitchen for some cochineal.
Oh, don't be so silly.
Hurry up.
Thoughtful them to play that, wasn't it?
What are you doing here?
On honeymoon.
How interesting. So am I.
I hope you're enjoying it.
Hasn't started yet.
Neither has mine.
Oh my god.
Can't help feeling that this is a little unfortunate.
Are you happy?
Perfectly.
Good. That's alright then, isn't it?
Are you?
Ecstatically.
I'm delighted to hear it. I'm sure we'll meet again sometime. Au revoir.
Goodbye.
Cocktail, please. Nelly, what's the matter?
I feel very odd.
Odd? What do you mean? Ill?
Yes, ill.
What sort of?
We must leave at once.
Leave?
Yes, you'll leave immediately.
Ellie?
I have a strange foreboding.
You must be mad.
Listen, darling, I want you to be very sweet and patient and understanding and not to get upset or ask any questions or anything. But I have an absolute conviction that our entire future happiness depends on our leaving here instantly.
Why?
I can't tell you why.
But we've only just come.
I know that, but it can't be helped.
What's happened? What has happened?
Nothing has happened.
You've got completely out of your mind.
I haven't gone out of my mind, but I shall if we stay here another hour.
You're not drunk, are you?
Of course I'm not drunk. What time have I had to get drunk?
Oh, come down and have some dinner, darling, and then you'll feel ever so much better.
There's no use trying to humor me. I'm serious.
Oh, but darling, please be reasonable. We've only just arrived. Everything's unpacked. It's our first night together. We can't go away now.
We can have our first night together in Paris.
We shouldn't get there until the small hours.
Now listen, Sybil, I know it sounds crazy to you and utterly lacking in reason and sense, but I've got a second sight over certain things. I'm almost psychic. I've got the most extraordinary sensation of impending disaster. If we stay here another hour, something dreadful will happen. I know it.
Hysterical nonsense.
It isn't hysterical nonsense. Presentiments are far from being hysterical nonsense. Look at that woman who cancelled her passion on the Titanic. All because of a presentiment.
I don't see what that has to do with
It has everything to do with it. She obeyed her instincts, that's what she did, and it saved her life. All I ask is to be allowed to obey mine.
Do you mean there's going to be an earthquake or something?
Quite possibly indeed. Or perhaps a violent explosion.
Ah, but they don't have earthquakes in France.
On the contrary, last week I felt a distinct shock of anti.
Oh, but that's in the south where it's hot.
Don't quibble, Sybil.
And as for explosions, there's nothing here that can explode.
Oh, isn't there?
Oh, yes, but Ellie.
Darling, be sweet. Bear with me. I beseech you to bear with me.
But I don't understand it. It's horrid of you to do this.
I'm not doing anything. I'm only asking you, imploring you, to come away from this place.
But I
intend to patronage, do you?
No, I do not.
There's one thing in the world that infuriates me, it's sheer wanton stubbornness. I should like to cut off your head with a meat axe.
How dare you talk to me like that? And on our honeymoon night.
Damn our honeymoon night! Damn it, damn it, damn it! Stop crying! Will you or will you not come away with me to Paris?
Oh, I've never been so miserable in my life. You're hateful and beastly. Oh, Mother was perfectly right. She said you had shifty eyes.
Well, she can hardly talk her eyes so close together, you can fit a needle between them.
You don't love me one bit. I wish I were dead.
Will you or will you not come away with me to Paris?
No, I won't.
Oh my God!
Oh, Eddie.
You are certainly right when you said you weren't normal. You're behaving like a
Not
lunatic.
at all. All I've done is to ask you a little favour.
Little favour indeed.
If we left for Paris now, we could be there in a couple of hours.
If we cross Siberia by train, we could be in China in a fortnight. I don't see any reason to do it.
Please, Victor, be sensible.
Sensible?
Yes, sensible. Look, if we stay here, I shall be absolutely miserable on my honeymoon. You don't want me to be absolutely miserable on my honeymoon, do you?
Why on earth do you think of your sister's tragedy before?
I forgot.
You couldn't forget a thing like that.
I got the places muddled. Then when I saw the casino down there in the moonlight, it all came rushing back to me.
When did all this happen?
Years ago. But it might as well have been yesterday. I can just see her there, lying dead, with that dreadful expression on her face, and then there was the awful business of having to take her body back to England. It was perfectly horrible.
I never knew you had a sister.
Well, I haven't anymore.
There's something behind all
Don't be
this.
silly. What could be behind it?
Well, for one thing, I know you're lying.
Victor!
Be honest, aren't you?
I can't think how you could be so mean and suspicious.
You're lying, Amanda, aren't you?
Yes, Victor.
You never had a sister, dead or
I
alive.
believe there was a stillborn one in 1912.
What was the reason for all this?
I told you I was unreliable.
Why do you want to leave so
Don't
badly?
be angry if I tell you the truth.
I want to know.
I warn you.
Tell me, please tell me.
Elliot's here.
What?
I saw him
When?
just now when you were in the bar.
Where was he?
Down there, in a white suit.
White suit?
Why not? It's summer, isn't it?
You're lying again.
I am not. I saw him, I tell you.
Well, what of it?
How do you expect me to enjoy a honeymoon here with you if Elliot's liable to bounce in at any moment?
Really, Mandy?
Can't you see how awful this is? It's the most embarrassing situation I've ever been in my whole life.
Did he see you?
No, he was running.
What was he running for?
How on earth should I know? Don't be so annoying.
Well, as long as he didn't see you, it's all right then,
It's
isn't
not
it?
all right at all. We must leave immediately.
But why?
How can you be so appallingly obstinate?
I'm not afraid of him.
Neither am I. It's not a question of being afraid. It's just a horrible, awkward situation.
I'm damned if I can see why a whole honeymoon should be upset by Elliot.
My last one was.
I don't believe he's here at all.
He is, I tell you. I saw him.
Probably an optical illusion. The half-light is very deceptive.
There's no such thing.
I absolutely refuse to tell you all our plans at the last minute just because you think you've seen Elliot. It's unreasonable and ridiculous of you to demand it. Even if he is here, I don't see that it matters. He's probably much more embarrassed than you. And a damn good job too. If he does anything to annoy you, I'll knock him down.
Oh, that would be charming.
Now let's not talk about it anymore.
Do you mean to stand there seriously and think that this could all be glossed over so easily?
I'm not going to leave, Mandy. If I start giving in to you as early as this, our lives will be unbearable.
Victor!
You've worked yourself up to a stage of something that really only exists in your mind.
Please, Victor, please. For the last time, I implore you, let us go to Paris now, tonight. With all my heart, please.
No, Mandy.
I can quite clearly see I've been foolish enough to marry a fat, old gentleman in a club armchair.
It's no use being
You're
cross.
a pompous ass!
Mandy!
Pompous ass, yes, that's what I said and that's what I meant. Blown out by your own importance.
Mandy,
Get
get wrong
away
yourself.
from me! I can't bear to think how I'm marrying such a rugged grandeur.
I shall be in the bar. When you're ready to come and dine, let me know.
Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away!
If you don't stop screaming, I'll murder you!
I wish to heaven I'd never seen you in my life, let alone married you. I don't wonder Amanda left you if you behaved to her as you behaved to me. I'm going to have dinner by myself
I don't know.
Whose yacht is that?
Duke of Westminster, I suppose. It always is.
I wish I were on it.
I wish you were too.
No need to be nasty.
Never in my life have I felt a greater urge to be nasty.
Oh, and you've had some urges in your time, haven't you?
If you start bickering with me, Amanda, I swear I'll throw you over the edge.
Try it, that's all. Just try it.
You've upset everything as usual.
Oh, I've upset everything. What about you?
Ever since the first moment I was unlucky enough to set eyes upon you, my life has been insupportable.
You shut up. There's no sense in going on like that.
Nothing's any use. There's no escape. Ever.
Don't be so melodramatic.
Want a cocktail, don't you?
There are two over here as well.
Well, that might be first.
Shall we get roaring, screaming drunk?
I don't think that would